What is up, guys? This is the Soul of Cyber Nerd, and we're playing DCS. I've noticed a few updates since I've last played this game, and I figured, well, why not fly around Nevada for a little bit and actually explore the map and try out the combat testing range. So right now I'm just getting the plane started, and for some reason I can't change my armament. I tried before the mission and I ended up having to do a restart as it froze, so I'm just gonna have to use my rockets and machine guns. Oops, I don't need that on. That needs to be on. Alright, let's go ahead and kick on the fuel. Turn this up. I can't hear anything in the game. Let's go ahead and turn it up to 55. There we go. That's a lot better. Let's go ahead and hit the primer, make sure my throttle is down. Let's go ahead and turn off my monitor thing there. Make sure I have everything situated. Prime the engine. Start it up. There we go. Make sure this goes up. Okay. We are all set. Now we just need to figure out where the runway is. I think it's going to be in front of me. Where you get this powdering aircraft? Oh, good lord. Well, that didn't work out the way I hoped it would. We might actually have to restart this. Just ignore me going off the runway. No one sees this. There we go. Alright, so flying on the Nevada map. In fact, let's check the map, figure out where the heck I'm at. I've set up some targets as well, but we're going to go ahead and do a quick tour of Nevada. I just got to get my bearings real quick. Figure out where Las Vegas is. It's alright, so it's to the southeast of me. We'll start heading towards Vegas, and then we will work our way up towards Area 51. And we will finish this tour off with the testing range. So I went the wrong way. go. Oh boy, this way. Now I'm running this in max graphics right now, thanks to the 1080, and it is looking beautiful. I think I'm going the right direction. Nope, I am going the wrong way. Oh, please don't let me crash. Oh. Ooh, got stuck in a downdraft there. I couldn't get out of it. Got lucky. And we want to go this way. Right? Almost. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the in-game audio real quick. There we go. Make sure my guns are armed real quick. Interesting. There we go. Alright, so we're heading southeast right now. Check our speed. Oh, guess we're heading east. We need to fix that. 202 knots. I'm trying to... Which way is the way I want to go? Alright, that... I hate this compass. You can see it on the right here on my dash. I can't stand this compass. I notice if you stay at a certain altitude, you get pretty decent FPS on this map, but if you go above a certain altitude, you're going to lose a lot of frames due to rendering. Enemy sand spotted on 1 to 12. Oh, Danny. Oh. First off, where is... What did they do? Remove it? I swear, whoa. I swear Groom Lake used to be on that map. I don't know if it's still on there or not. Should be. I really want to fly over it. Groom Lake is the notorious lake outside of Area 51. Looks like we got a... What is this on our right here? Let's go ahead and flip upside down so we can see. Well, not upside down, but it's like a little installation. Everything out in this desert is mostly military. I mean, there's really no towns except for when you hit like the Vegas Strip and stuff like that, which we will be there in probably about, I'd say, 12 minutes tops. Game looks amazing on freaking high graphics. Wow. I need to set up my elevator and rudder controls so I don't have to manually use my stick. I can just slide a switch and I don't have to worry about it for altitude and whatnot. Coincidentally, there's also enemy targets on this map. I spawned in some ground vehicles, so I can actually do some strafing runs and rocket practice. Even though we've got the target range, which is the testing field, I figured I'd have more fun actually engaging enemy instead of just fake targets. Pretty sure I'm going the right way. Yep. Right? Very true, Danny. Whereas usually the United States has to put their nose in everything and drag it back to Area 51 pretty much. I love this plane. This paint job is so cool. And she flies smooth. Yeah, speaking of Area 51, I have a family member who worked at Wright Pat Air Force Base back in the days of the Roswell crash, and apparently the Area 51 actually transported bodies, supposedly, and wreckage parts to Wright Pat Air Force Base here in Ohio. And they happened to be on base at the time and were actually part of the people working in that hangar bay when they brought everything in, and they were all sworn to secrecy. Or they'd be killed. Well, I think it was my great-grandfather, he couldn't keep it secret. He's like, this is just too much. So I think he told my grandfather, and then, ooh, wow, a little bit of lag there. I'm thinking we're getting close to something big's trying to render in the distance. And so, because Wright Pat's got some pretty suspicious parts on the base. Like, we got Hangar 13 where they hide shit and stuff that comes through that they don't want the public to know about or see. And there's labs and stuff probably underneath the ground on the base. I mean, besides it having probably 2 nuclear missiles on the base itself, there's a bunch of aspects to Wright Pat Air Force Base that no one knows about. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's still stuff they brought up from Roswell sitting in there, just hidden from public view and knowledge. Looks like we got an air base on our left here. Let's check the map and figure out which airbase that is. Alright, we're flying over Creech. We're going to be flying near Creech Air Force Base, which puts us right outside of Vegas. If we stay on this heading, once we get over these mountains, we should get the outline of Vegas popping up, at least the suburbs. Excuse me, I need to check my fuel real quick. Remember how to do that. Where's my zoom? There it is. One of these is my fuel. One of them. I can find it. Coolant. Oh, there it is. Fuel's on the right. So we are definitely good on fuel. Should have enough fuel to check out some of the stuff. I'll probably have to land and refuel and maybe select another plane. Hopefully I can just land and refuel. I haven't really mastered my landing yet. As you guys have seen in previous streams, I can't land to save my life. Taking off, kind of good at it, not really. But landing, I pretty much have a success rate of 10%. I will say this, I don't really like the graphics. Well, I love the graphics in the game. I don't like the brightness. Now, I realize the brightness is due to me being in a desert climate. There's no shade. The skies are clear. In fact, I got the sun right over me since it's basically noon right now. So that kind of adds the shadows. Look at these shadows. They're so crisp. So nice. Oh, that's right. I can... hold on. I'm going to do something real quick. My granddad was a ballistic engineer in a mobile rocket launcher Luna with a 60-plus mount rocket, and all that shit was secret, and no one in the Army did know where they were. Nice, man. That's pretty cool, Danny. I'm setting a control real quick, so just bear with me. I want to be able to see my pilot. I wonder what that's going to do to the FPS. I'm kind of curious, because not only do I got to render everything around me, I have to render my pilot, but I'd at least like to see my pilot. I'd feel a little bit more realistic instead of flying an empty plane. Where the hell is it? Search all. Where's that at? Pilot. Show pilot body. We're going to go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and map that real quick. There we go. And it did nothing to my FPS. But now I feel better because I got a body. I don't feel like I'm just a floating head in a plane. Got the trees rendering underneath me. Usually I'd take a FPS hit for that, but this is all graphics related. In fact, I want to check my, alright, graphics cards 33% utilized. I'm using 8703 RAM. It's not too bad. I spoke to a radio operator for that time. He said everybody knew they are, but none knew where. Sweet. Supposedly, a tidbit, more facts about my grandfather, since we're on the subject of military and the family history of military. Since you brought that up, Danny, which I thought was pretty cool. Back during World War II, my grandfather's side of the family, his dad actually immigrated from Germany. And at the time, World War II had broke out, and he signed up to go and fight the Germans. And so he went over, and when he came back, I think we got something rendering here on our right. What is this? When he came back, alright, I think I want to go this way. He had brought back a Nazi officer's belt, which had a swastika on the belt buckle and everything, and a lot of rumors came from it that he had been a spy or whatnot, but in reality he was, I think what they utilized him for, since he was German, was translating. So he was basically one of the, if you ever seen that movie Saving Private Ryan, the corporal that Tom Hanks tells to follow him or his group around and tells him he don't need his typewriter and stuff. I forget his name. I think that's what my great grandfather actually did in World War II. But there's a lot of stuff I don't know about him that went on during the war. So, am I going the right way? Oh my lord, I'm lost. Oh, let's see. We want to go east, so. There we go, we're on the right way now. How we doing on fuel? Not too bad, still up in the green. I would love to do a loop right now and maybe some aerobatics, but I have a feeling as soon as I try, I'm not going to be able to pull out, and the stream will have to be not restarted, but I'll have to fly all the way back over here. I'll be so mad. I'm like, no, I flew all this way. The nipple scope, and that thing in front of you, no handhold, from a BF-109, but he sold it 2 years ago. Oh, that's cool. The nipple scope, that's the gunnery scope, right? Can't tell what that is in the distance, but I'm going to assume that is the outline of Las Vegas, hopefully, since we are definitely heading in an easterly direction right now. At least we will be. I ended up playing this yesterday night, and I was using my racing wheel to actually to fly my plane, which I thought was kind of cool. It was a more smooth flight, but I couldn't go up or down. I could only like turn like this. So I'd have to turn into this, and then I'd have to use my arrow keys to give me elevation. A lot of nothing in this map. Nevada is a very boring freaking area of land. Just saying. Shrouded in mystery though, but there's just nothing to look at until you get like to Vegas. And this is Vegas, and this is where it gets hilarious for me, because you guys will see why, and if you already know why, then you'll know ahead of time. But when we get into Vegas, I'll tell you why I think it's pretty funny. We might actually end up landing at one of the runways outside of Vegas for a refuel. Maybe. As if I feel brave enough to even try to land. Let's check the map. I have no idea where the heck I'm at. Alright, I'm heading out towards Jean Airport, so I want to start heading in a northwesterly direction. Northeast, I mean. Probably should have picked the F-15 to do this, but I like the flying, flight model and all the nice buttons and switches of the P-51. Plus, that sound of that engine is just so nice. It would be so much nicer if I had a track IR headset on right now, or even VR. I mean, I want to get back into VR so bad. That might be Vegas there on the left, guys. I'm gonna guess that actually probably is the outskirts, because that's some big rendering buildings you can see in the distance there. I'll laugh if it's just like a bunch of woods. I bought a new DLC for ETS. It is so cool, but doesn't work in MP for now. Oh, nice, man. I actually only bought a few DLC for Euro Truck Sim. Mainly the ones that work in multiplayer, which is the all the hauling missions and stuff like that. I bought a single player one as well, which is the super cargo transport, where you have guys actually escorting you. So like the wide load with the convoy escort, which I think is really cool. And for I think I bought one. I bought all of them for American Truck Simulator 2. So. Oh, please tell me this is Vegas. I'll be so happy. I'll be like, finally, I found it. Yep, that's it. We're almost there. You know how long it took me to learn how to read the map on this and use the compasses? Oh, it was... yours truly here decided he was going to think he knew it all and kept getting lost and couldn't figure out how to read the compasses at first. So it took me like a week to figure everything out on this. Not the brightest bulb in the bunch. Yeah, special transport. That's what it is. You're right. I love that DLC. I mean, it needs some work though. I mean, and I'm hoping American Truck Sim gets the special transport as well. That'd be kind of cool. Flying over the suburbs now. Well, kind of suburbs. I guess you could consider this all like base housing and stuff like that, since it's out in the desert. I don't know how that would work. A lot of roads that lead to nowhere, empty sand lots. No hits on FPS yet, still going strong at 60. Got the Vegas Vegas on the left here. We're going to go ahead and head in there. Looks like some hotels and stuff out here. And this is where it gets kind of comical, as it makes no sense why the devs had to do this. I don't know if they just couldn't get the rights or permissions. But we're going to fly over some of the buildings, and I'm going to show you guys the names have been changed on the buildings. Even though in some games the names are actually the same as they are in real life, which makes me wonder why DCS changed them. The MGM brand Grand has been changed to the OMG brand. Let's see if we can find the there's the Trump building. It's been changed to the Tromb. It's the Trump Tower in Vegas, I guess, has been changed to Tromb, which is really interesting. Oop, got some G-forces from this turn. My guy's having a hard time breathing here. We'll fly back in here and get as low as we can to read off some more of these names, because this is kind of funny to me. Let's see if we can find the Mandalay Bay, as that went under a name change too. There's the Mirage. It's been changed to the Mirage instead of the Mirage. Mandalay Bay has been changed to the Mandalay Way. Ooh, getting kind of low there. I flew by that too quick. Planet Hollywood has been changed to Planet Dolly Mood. I'm surprised I haven't wrecked yet. And I'm not sure where it is, but there should be one more. Is it over here? Are you telling me it's not here? There is no... Okay, I think this is it. Nope. We're missing a building, unless I flew the wrong way. M200C where? Okay, yeah, there's a... I don't know if I've lost my bearings on where it would be. Uh-oh, we have a problem. Okay. Whew. Having engine problems here, guys. What's going on here? I'm losing pressure. Engine's going in and out. See if we back the throttle off a little bit. Oh dear. I'm not out of fuel. Oh, I am. That didn't last long. Let's see if we can prime the engine. Maybe that'll work. Nope. We is screwed. We is screwed. Ejecting. And we died. Fuck. That didn't last. Oh, wow. Got some Russian BMPs out here. Fuel don't last long in that P-51. I expected to have more flight time in that. Have to look into that, why it did that. So we're just going to take up the F-15. Might as well. We'll go up in the F-15. I'll go ahead and create a fast mission. Nevada from runway. Summer. Clear. F-15. Turn off enemy planes. AA. Turn off our stuff. I figured I was going to crash or run out of fuel. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Alright. We're taking off outside of Vegas, I believe. Nope, no, we're not. Where are we? Alright, so we explored Vegas. Now we're going to head to Groom Lake, which is right up here, aka Area 51. So we just head north. And we'll get there a lot quicker in the F-15 than we would the P-51. Let's go ahead and turn on the afterburner. Oh, whoops. That didn't last. Hold on. We'll do this again. I'm not going to go into flyby view though. That was stupid. I figured that was going to happen. And raise our flaps. Well, we'll drop them for takeoff. Alright. I gotta change the title of this video now to P-51 and F-15 over Vegas. Or Nevada, I mean. Breathe, pilot. You got this. Just breathe. There we go. God, the graphics are so beautiful. I feel like I'm actually in this plane. Alright, adjust controls. F-15 search pilot. Show pilot body. It's not working. Hold on, adjust controls. Unless I can't show pilot body in this. Okay, so in the F-15 I can't render a pilot body. That's fine. Let's go ahead and disengage the afterburner. Do a sonic boom. Yes, let's do one more. Oh, I love the sound of the sonic booms. Lake is going to be dead ahead of us. Oh, got an itchy trigger finger there. I'll save that. Do I have any? What armaments do I have on this? Rockets. I mean missiles. Crap ton of fuel. Okay, missiles and fuel, not bad. Perfect desert camouflage for flying over Nevada. Going at 440 knots on a perfect heading of 000. So unlike the P-51, the F-15 has a lot better flight model. Well, not model, but flight system, as it could stay on a heading and not want to veer off. And I don't even have to hold the stick and I'm flying level. So this is basically a fly-by-wire plane, which is really nice. Let's check the map. Groom Lake's coming up on our left. In fact, I believe that is it right there. Nope, nope, hold on. Nope, we're outside of an airstrip. We got a while to go yet. Well, not a while. We got a few. Once we get over this mountain here. I love this plane. Oh. Let's check our map. Alright, Groom Lake is on the left. Here we go. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, I am back, and we are flying... crap. Where am I going? Alright. We're flying over Groom Lake Air Base right now, which I guess is pretty much Area 51. So let's go ahead and slow down. Should have an air brake on this. Not gonna use it though. Just gonna throttle down. See if there's anything to be seen here. Probably just gonna look like a regular Air Force base. It's like something wrecked right here. Oh, nope, it's an invisible runway. Carved in the sand. Look at that. Right now we are flying over Area 51.